Okay, so today we are rendering hair, and your girl's not that great at it. Alright, but I did come up with a plan that I think if you follow it, if I follow it, then we'll come into we will be able to draw some hair. Okay, so here's my plan. I have lines, I have shape, and I have value. And in my brain, I was like, as long as I follow this formula, then I think things will turn out a-okay. So to start it off, I just used the old sketch from my 100 Heads challenge. Go watch that video if you haven't already. And basically I used that because I didn't feel like drawing a whole nother person when I had 100 of them to use. So I just chose short, straight hair because that seemed like the easiest thing to do at the time. Initially, when I wanted to start rendering better hair, I did have a bunch of inspirations, and I'll put them on the screen. If I can find their ads, I'll definitely put them on there too. And mainly the biggest takeaway was just having it look good, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and look like something rather than just what I used to do, which was I would just color like blank space in the shape of hair, which was fine. It was a stylistic choice, but I definitely want to, moving into this new year with my art, I definitely want to take it a step further and do something cooler and just looks better technical wise, you know what I mean? I went in and I refined my 100 Head sketch to like a place where I liked it. I started on the first step of my formula, which was the lines. And basically what I did was, using the reference, I just drew in a bunch of lines for the hair, because here recently I've been really liking hair that just has a lot of lines in it versus the shadows making the lines, if that makes sense, or the shadows making the shapes. I wanted the lines themselves to stick out, then the shapes, and then add in the color. So that's what I did first. The next part of my formula is shape, which I basically used a grayscale to color method. I'm still not that great at it. I feel like every time I do that method, it always just looks kind of flat, but honestly, that's just up to me and my layering technique. Once I added in all of the shadows and the highlights, I then went in with a color, and I just picked a dark brown color, and I'm pretty sure that is on a multiply layer. Okay, no, it's not on a multiply layer. It's on a darken layer at 67% exactly. So then I went in and I just added some like a little bit of highlights on top, and I basically just made the highlights blue, even though I feel like the highlights should have been more so the color of the hair, and then the shadows should have been blue, but that's okay. We're learning. We are learning, all right? And once I did the short hair, I thought it looked pretty good. So then I went on to do long hair, and I'm going to show you guys that. And that was just basically me applying the whole formula that I just showed you guys, and I thought it turned out a-okay, honestly. The longer hair was a bit more challenging to do, just because the lines looked a little bit messy, but by the end of it, I did like the finished product of it. Now I do like the way that I've rendered these hairs. I like the way that I've rendered the hair on both of these models, and I definitely will be trying more in the future, or you'll probably see me drawing people that are bald because I have not figured it out. But definitely go try this and let me know what you guys think, and let me know if this helped any of you, just like breaking it down and understanding maybe the steps of how to draw hair or how to draw anything just better. And I'll see you guys in the next one.